Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. So a little bit of backstory, my boyfriend likes to experiment and make salsa, and he makes really good salsa. But there's only so much we can find year round in the grocery stores around here because I'm in Michigan. So I ordered this salsa garden seed kit, and today we're just going to plant them. There's, I believe, 12 or 13 seeds, they are Rebel Garden, so I'll link it in the description below, and I'll give you regular updates and stuff on my social media, so keep an eye out for those. We're gonna plant these babies, and I'm just gonna start them in these guys. If you watched my unboxing video, these are all the little containers that my Taylor's Gardens plants came in, and then down here I've got a bag of dirt. So we're just gonna plant some seeds for this video. I have never done like vegetables before. I have done some herbs, and my bugs killed them off a while back. So this is completely new to me, and I hope that I'm able to grow them. I've got very bright apartment, so I think that I've got good growing conditions. So first, we are going to be planting cilantro. I have grown cilantro before, I believe successfully, but again, all of my herbs died off when my gnat infestation started. Lesson to everybody, check your plants for bugs before you bring them home and infest the rest of your home and kill off like 20 herbs. So the dirt I'm using is, honestly, I've never used it before. I got this bag pretty cheap at Target. What's the brand? Eco Scraps? It was a pretty good price, and with the low budget I got, I figured it would be worth a shot. So for cilantro, it says to sow it a 1/4 inch deep. So what I usually do with seeds is I just stick my finger in. I'm gonna do, I don't know, 4 seeds. They're pretty big seeds. And see if we can't go from there. I'm gonna do 2 seeds per hole. You know what? I didn't really think about how I was gonna label these. I guess I should go get... You know, I'll just keep them with the bag for now. Ta-da! It's pretty easy to grow seeds. I'm just gonna make sure I don't move the bags from the container, else I'm gonna get surprises later and I'm not gonna know how to take care of them. One thing about this soil is that it doesn't come with any perlite or anything in it, as far as I can see. So I added a bunch of my own perlite into it. Again, all these products I talk about are gonna be in the description below if you wanna get them yourself. So next is red onion, 1/2 inch deep, 2 seeds per inch. So we're just gonna do the same thing pretty much. The windows these babies are going to be in front of are west and south. I live in a corner apartment, so I get both directions in my living room. I think I got those in the hole. These seeds are like black. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this. They're hard to see once I drop them in the dirt. So after I put the seed in, I just cover the holes back up. Pretty simple. Let me know what you think about this lighting and this filming setup. Basically, in my last videos I sat on the floor, but this time I'm at my dining table, which I'm not gonna have for very long, but I'm at my dining table and I pulled the curtain on my window behind the camera so that you could actually see me this time. Next is poblano peppers. Pretty sure Nick, my boyfriend, has used these in his salsa before. Ooh, those are some neat looking seeds. These looks like they came straight out the pepper. I don't know if you can see those. I'm gonna do the same thing. What I plan on doing once they start growing and getting pretty big is transplanting them into something bigger. But just to save space for now and make it easier to like water them without overwatering and blah blah blah, I'm keeping them in these small little guys temporarily until they've rooted and are becoming established, or just, you know, they're too big and need to be moved or whatever. Roots are bound or whatever happens first. Next, tomatillo. I wonder what that is. Is that like a tomato or an onion? I don't know. If any of you guys have ever grown like a salsa, indoor salsa garden, let me know how it turned out in the description or in the comments. And I don't know, send me pictures or something. You can send me pictures on Instagram. It's in the description, but Houseplant Dictionary. All of my handles except Twitter are Houseplant Dictionary, but I don't really go on Twitter. I don't really use Twitter. I don't know, I'm not hip at the times or whatever. This must be a pepper because these seeds are real little, but they look like pepper seeds. And basically what I'm gonna do once I've got everything planted is I am going to go through and water them all. Because they're teeny tiny little seeds, I'm not going to like straight up dump water on them. I'm gonna use a squirt gun to get the top quite a bit wet. I'll like overspray it more than I would if I was misting something. That way I don't like mess up the soil too much, because I don't have a watering can, so I don't want to dump water over it and just completely uproot and mess up the process, especially because some of these seeds are so little. And if I accidentally knock some of the soil out of the little pots, who knows if I'll lose a seed. So next is red bell peppers. And I should mention that when I was younger, my mom had a vegetable garden. So I have been around like some vegetable growths, and actually, fun story, I was must have been middle school, early high school when we had the garden, because my mom let me take care of the garden to pay for makeup and also my phone. So I'm a little bit familiar with some vegetables, not a lot of the ones we've got here, but like some peppers. We had cucumbers. I'm not gonna have cucumbers here. Like carrots, beans, things like that we had. And red bell peppers was one of them. And our garden was pretty successful. So I like to think I did good. I believe we had an even larger garden when I was really little, but I don't remember anything but it was either corn or sunflowers. It was yellow and it was really tall. Roma tomatoes. While I'm reading these off, let me know what you use in your salsa if you make homemade salsa. If I'm missing something that I need to get. Or I don't know, just tips and tricks. We love like experimenting with our salsa. These seeds just look like little flecks of, I don't know, wood chips or something. I'm actually really excited for these. I love growing things from seeds, and when I did my herbs from seeds last summer, the ones that died that I'm really salty about, they grew so fast, and like I made the mistake of dumping an entire packet of seeds in, so there was so much, and I had to put them in a different pot almost immediately. These ones are Anaheim chili peppers. Joe E. Parker, I'm not sure what what that means, but. Also, at the beginning of this video, I have a new intro. So if you could go to the Instagram for the artist who made the intro some love, that'd be phenomenal. It's my boyfriend. But he's trying to kick off his own business. He's a photographer, and he does like video animations, and he's trying to do like logos, and really appreciate some love over there. I really like my new intro. Also, let me know what you think about the intro. Curious. Next is habanero. I'm glad this came with a lot of peppers, because what our grocery stores usually lack is a variety of peppers that aren't like just dried, like fresh peppers. And I actually haven't heard of some of these peppers. Hungarian hot wax pepper. Oh, I've never heard of that. Thought about doing this video live, but since I don't have like a huge following yet, I didn't want to go live to like no one. Although I guess right now that's essentially what I'm doing. But let me know if you want to see me go live and do like live repottings or live unboxings or something. I'd totally be down to try it. Just let me know if you'd be interested at all. I've gone live before for other business things, for the bullet journaling business I've mentioned before, but never done something casual like this. It's always been like a presentation. I just made my table so dirty. There's dirt everywhere. Next is the red Marconi pepper. Never heard that. I like the packaging with the black and white sketch doodle. I really like that. Really good packaging by Rebel Gardens. A lot of these seeds look identical. Pretty much the first couple of seeds I showed you guys, that's what they all look like. Next is a jalapeno. I've heard of that. I'm not a huge jalapeno fan, but I don't mind so long as like I like the spicy of it, but I'm not a huge fan of the flavor. But it's never been so overpowering in a salsa that it's bothered me or that I've even noticed. Trying not to put too many seeds in the holes. I don't want to overcrowd them. And I also don't really need to grow a full garden of them. There's only 2 of us here. Next is sweet basil. I love basil. Basil is probably my favorite herb, and basil is also the reason that I had bugs. Last time when I was growing herbs, I was so excited to have basil. Like, so excited to have basil. I couldn't wait for the seeds to grow. So I ran to Lowe's and I got an already grown basil plant to hold me off. figuring that if I had 2 basil plants, like that's whatever. I could give one to my mom, or I could just keep them both for myself or whatever. And I was so excited that I didn't check. Like, I knew the basil was really moist, but I didn't like pay attention when I grabbed it, and I didn't see all of there were so many moss gnats. It was ridiculous, but it didn't register. I didn't notice because I was among so many plants. And I was just like blinded by basil excitement. And I brought it home, and it infected my entire house, except my bedroom, which was weird, but it knocked out half of the things in the kitchen first, and then by the time I got it contained in the kitchen, it knocked out everything in the living room, where at the time most of my plants were, and then I got them under wraps just in time for them to invade the office, where then at that point all of my plants were. It was just ridiculous. I only had a couple casualties outside of the herbs, which was nice. A couple alocasia died, but nothing else. I think a peperomia or something. But oh, by the way, that was onion. Texas early granule onion. That's the picture. But yeah, that's my salsa garden. We've done planted it, and I guess I'm just gonna water it. For a little overview, in case you're interested, what I've got here is a tomatillo, cilantro, red cabernet onion, poblano pepper. I've got red bell pepper, Roma tomato, Anaheim chili pepper, habanero pepper, Hungarian hot wax pepper, red Marconi pepper, jalapeno chili pepper, sweet basil, and Texas early granule onion. Let me know what's your favorite, what you're most excited for growing, if you're even excited. I'm excited. I love salsa. I love homemade salsa. I love growing plants. I just don't lose here. But yeah, let me know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like me, or you like what I'm doing, or if you want to see more of what I'm doing, let me know in the comments. Subscribe, and if you really want to actually see my videos, because YouTube, you know, do the little bell. I think it's a bell. It's a little bell next to the subscription. But yeah, thank you so much. See you next time.